Hello everyone. Let me introduce myself briefly. My name is Vladimir Shabunin and I'm smart home engineer and also developer of IoT devices like this one, which I want to make a quick demo about, okay? So let's start with developer resources that I use it in this case, and it's quite simple. It's just this side, you see, on the screen. So it's API reference, like send me a short message, receive short message, get message history, and etc. So let's start the presentation. So the first thing I want to explain you about, it's quite simple. We have a smart home standard, KNX. It's a big European standard that describes physical protocol and telegram protocol between devices. So it has a lot of manufacturers around the world, so it's quite popular. So let's go next to my project, okay? So as you can see it down here on the floor. I use Raspberry Pi with Bowel Shield from Windows to communicate between KNX bus and my devices. It uses Node.js as backend, so it have its advantages. Like you can use npm infrastructure, modules like use Firebase, implement Apple HomeKit or Google Home or even Alexa, even Telegram, or if you want your system to be more smart, like to understand your requests, text requests, you can even use API. All you want, it's powered by JavaScript. So in this case, I want to demonstrate you how I did it with Epiphonica. So let me describe before demonstration use cases which I see may be useful, okay? So the first one is, of course, it's most important, it's security. Because everyone who lives in home cares about security, like breaks, like unauthorized access to its home, and then so KNX standard has a lot of devices, sensors like movement sensors, door sensors, glass break sensors, and fire alarms, etc. And you can use it. You can use Epiphonica to notify user about it. Also, people who live in residential building outside of town, for example, they cares about many things, because when they leave home, for example, at the summer or winter, they should know what's happening there, and they should maintain its home, like for example, if you have air conditioning, you should turn it off at the winter, yeah? And in this case, Epiphonica can help you to remind to do maintenance of your building. So the third example, as I see, is notifications on accidents, like short open circuits when some of your devices was break, okay? and it may notify you by the short message. So let's begin a quick demo. Okay, so here is my Raspberry Pi, and right now I want to, for example, what I made for my home, you know, I play guitar, so I want to use metronome because of it, okay? So for example, I send short message to Epiphonica phone that I get from Epiphonica, of course. A metronome on, as you can see. So here we're listening. It's like, it's just a relay that switch on, switch off, switch on, switch off. 120 BPMs. So let's turn it off. Also, we want to ask something sometimes about state of our home, like, for example, what's happening right now in there, yes, when we are outside, for example. In this case, I have a temperature sensor, and I may ask about current temperature. So I send request. And now I'll get a response like current temperature is 21 and 6 degrees of Celsius, of course. Now, the last example, sometimes you want to prevent something like overheating and some kind of that. In this case, I have a temperature sensor, and right now I made a like I take it in my hand, so it will be critical. Okay. So you're waiting. Maybe it's not because. So I get a short message about critical temperature. It's 26 degrees because it's more than 25 that I set in my program. So that's it. So thank you so much, and I believe you learned something about IoT, about smart homes, and the problems and some kind of that. Thank you.